So it's been a long time. I'm in England now, that's cool. You can tell because I'm drinking tea out of an I Heart London mug, which is very delicious. It's a little cold now, but we're going to go over that. So, since I've been here, I'm about an hour outside of London, and all of the international students from this program I'm in right now took a school-sponsored trip to London, kind of did all the touristy things, so here's some video from that. But honestly, it's not anything that you haven't seen before in higher quality, so I'm not going to bore you with too much of that. It was cool being there, but it's less cool seeing it when you're not a professional photographer or videographer, I think. The more exciting trip, at least for me so far, has been this past weekend, which I went to Oxford with my friend Rachel, who's also studying here. We met her friend Cynthia, who's an American and just happened to be in Oxford this weekend, which was really cool. We went around some of the colleges, just kind of meandered around Oxford, the city, for a while, saw some really cool street performers, so I'll put some of that video in right now. But the cool thing for me, I went to Christ Church in Oxford, which is their big cathedral, but it's also where they filmed like the Great Hall scenes for Harry Potter and some other like corridor type stuff. But I kind of flipped out because, you know, I'm a massive Harry Potter fan. So this is a picture of me that Rachel took as I was like walking into the Great Hall, and this is like pure and utter joy on my face right here. Yeah, that was pretty exciting, and I shot a little video in there too. Rachel, come say hi. We're in Hogwarts. She's never seen the movies or read the books though, so she doesn't really know what's going on. And there's Cynthia. She knows what I'm talking about. She reads them in Spanish. Like a boss. So that's kind of what I've been up to since I've got to England and just kind of acclimating to Great Britain, which I was actually talking to my older sister, Kate, who she studied in Ireland when she was in college, and just recently, like last Thursday, moved to Japan with her husband and 2 kids. We were talking about sort of culture shock, and she actually said that she experienced more culture shock going from the United States to Ireland than from the United States to Japan, which I can totally get, because you expect Ireland or England or what have you to be, you know, pretty much similar to America, except for, you know, they talk with different accents. You expect those sorts of things, but you expect it to be generally about the same, and it's totally not. It's totally different. And it's not anything you can like put into words. It just is. So it's just been very strange experiencing that, because I don't really feel like that's something that you can prepare yourself for or anybody can tell you about. It's just something that it's a feeling and it's weird. Whereas moving to Japan, like where you don't share a alphabet, let alone a language, and the culture is way different, you kind of expect it to be super different. But when you find the similarities, you're like, oh, we're not so different after all. So the culture shock is much less surprising. Anyway, that's all I have for now. I'll try to keep you updated on a more regular basis as I'm over here, but no promises. But I will try my hardest to. That's all I have for now. And Ellen, I will see you later.